Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Danny Duffy gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 6th inning, but he just couldn't get out of it. Ran out of gas. I think early on he's strong in games, but in this particular ball game, what am I looking for? Can he get past the 6th and maybe carry this game through and get a W?
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. In there for strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. And that misses ball one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One out and a runner on second base. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Stepping up to the plate, Todd Frazier. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is in the air out to right field. Bautista has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. White Sox leave 1. White Sox 0. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, H?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the 4s. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
At the plate, Gene Segura. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matt, they're coming off a homestand where they only won 3 games at home. They did not play very well. But the other part of it is this is game 1 of the road trip. You hope to have some positive things. Maybe turn it up another notch and be able to compete at a level that you weren't doing at home. Get away from all the negativity and turn it on here on the road.
And this pitch runs in and hits him, but not before he swings through it. Not sure what he was thinking about that time, but it's 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, I know a lot of people don't put a lot of stake in batting average, but these guys are last in average. So that's telling me you don't have a lot of good hitters, and therefore you're not going to have a lot of traffic on the bases either. That, to me, sums up their season in a nutshell, why they're struggling.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. Three and 0 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So striding in, Jose Bautista. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Did you see the movement on that pitch? Started right at him and came back over the plate. That is that two-seamer with great movement.
First and second now, 1 man out. The high fastball is in there.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now another 1-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Full count. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. In to score, the runner from second, Donaldson, is on his way home. And not in time as the second run scores.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Ready now, number 7. He's been one of their big run producers this year, currently 3rd on the team in RBIs. He's set. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 10 doubles for him on the season. Runner at second here with one man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Carlos Santana is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Ashe is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping up now, Wilmer Flores. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Wilmer Flores.
In there, and it's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. The 0-2 once more. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch and throw.
Here's Cody Ashe. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, one man out. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7th, The catcher, number 36, Kevin Smith.
Standing in, Kevin Smith. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bautista has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping into the box, Adam Jones. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's gone 2 for 8. Into the windup and the pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
Russell Martin now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Moncada is there, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, number 32, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
32.
From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Charlie Tilson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Here comes the 1-0. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Tim Anderson.
Striding in once again, Tim Anderson, a base hit in his first trip. He's set, and the pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Here's a line drive. Caught out there at short by Segura. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Toronto, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. On the ground up the middle. Taken in by Flores. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance? Rajay Davis. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is the left fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he was looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
There's a liner caught by Flores at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yoan Moncada comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yoan Moncada.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-0. And he takes ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Jose Bautista.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bautista now with a drive down the left field line, but that'll find the seats down there a foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now, this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And another foul ball.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Digging in now, number 7. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tied at 93, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
The 2-0 pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. At the plate, Carlos Santana hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball, middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. One away. So with a couple of men on and one out in the inning now, let's turn to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Digging in to try it again, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now both runners on the move. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Russell Martin now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
The 0-1 home to Martin. And that one stayed up a little high. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. In now, Wilmer Flores
Leading off for the White
comes
Sox.
into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wilmer Flores.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-0 pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Chicago, center fielder Cody Ashe.
Here's Cody Ashe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Now the 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch?
36.
He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Kevin Smith will be next as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready on 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, number 32, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and he goes and chops this one out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. In there, 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now batting,
Digging in,
center fielder,
Rajay Davis.
Rajay
0 for 1 with a run
Davis.
scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Ashe coming on. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. Another 2-2 offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-0 pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Hit out towards second. Perez comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And that's too high, ball 2. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Two out, nobody on. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the White Sox nothing. Striding in once again, Jose Bautista. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Jose Bautista.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Nope. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but this will be a foul ball. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging.
7.
He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, number 7. as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're up 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Up next for
hey,
Chicago.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in once again, Todd Frazier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. Now Frazier with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. And it's gone. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. Home run number 9 on the year as the White Sox have now made this a 2-1 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Cody Ashe. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Now the pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. White Sox able to draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the White Sox 1. Nate Jones gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Nate Jones.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Adam Jones.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit hard but foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And he's set down, one away.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Ready for another chance? Russell Martin. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Bases are empty. One man out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Hernan Perez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the White Sox 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Smith. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. He's set. Here's the 2-2. hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Tyler Saladino will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
20, Tyler Saladino.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, 2 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Melky Cabrera will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 53.
Avisail Garcia is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Garcia.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Just foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but, hey, they'll take it.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Career numbers against Nate Jones. He's 2 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's the 0-1. Pitch outside. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Smoke toward third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. A little bouncer. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ballgame. Ready once again, number 7 in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up, and that's what the hitter's looking for. Get that ball above my thigh so I can hit it. If it's below the thigh, you let it go. Nice job. Good execution of your game plan.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Ready on 1 and 2. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Another 1-2 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd.
Digging in to try it again, Todd Frazier. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Blue Jays get their 20th home win this year. Danny Duffy earns his 8th victory of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Carlos Rodon is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Raisel Iglesias strikes out the side to record the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final